Hi guys, Legend War 101 here. This time with a very sad video this time. I can tell at the top, Stan Lee, the creator of so much comic stuff, the comic icon himself, Stan Lee, has died. He has died. Basically, I just found out today. I was like, so I said, you know, I gotta do a video on this. Stan Lee, this guy's created so much comic icons right now, even to see to this day on the big screen. I have a favorite Spiderman, especially when I was a kid. Anyone who even knows me knows Spider was my favorite hero. I used to collect it as a kid and go into newsagents, pick up Spider-Man every week. That was my comic character right there, Spider-Man, my favorite. Even watch the cartoons. I'm a big Spider-Man cartoon fan as well. And also after that, I'm collecting the X-Men, big X-Men fan, and the cartoon. Got the box sets of both Spider-Man and the X-Men, so got both of those. But yeah, it's like a report on theguardian.com. I've looked it up, so I'm gonna read it out to you guys. So, oh, and before that, remember to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Follow me usual places, usually at Twitter mostly. Remember to thumbs this video up, get it seen, because everyone should know about Stan Lee as well. Everyone should know about Stan Lee. Subscribe and share the video. Everyone know about this guy. Stan Lee's the man. Okay, so this is what it says in theguardian.com. Stan Lee, Spider-Man, X-Men and Avengers creator dies age 95. Okay. And if you see on theguardian.com as well, you've got Spider-Man in the background. The ultimate hero, your Spider-Man, his favorite creation. And everyone knows that Spider-Man. Okay, so this is what it says. The comic writer Stan Lee, co-creator of iconic characters including Iron Man, the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Daredevil and the X-Men, has died aged 95. Teaming up with artists such as Jack Kirby, oh, another one, Steve Ditko, yep. Lee revitalized the comics industry with his superheroes, giving them complex emotional lives to color their all-action adventures. As a writer and editor charged with keeping multiple stories going at the same time, Lee wove them together into a seamless fictional world where Iron Man could join forces with the Fantastic Four and Captain America could find himself a wedding guest alongside Doctor Strange. The Marvel Universe he created crossed from page to screen in a series of TV and movie adaptations and changed the face of popular culture. Heck yes. His appearance is iconic in these movies. Oh man, Stan Lee, he done so much for the biz. And the thing is, he enjoyed what he did as well. It wasn't the things where he just did it for the paycheck. He enjoyed doing what he was doing. That's the best thing you can do in life, is enjoy what you're doing. Okay, so okay to get paid for it, yes. Paid a lot of money for it, yes. If you can do that, that's a bonus. But if you love what you're doing, epic. He felt an obligation. This is a quote from his daughter. He felt an obligation to his fans to keep creating. His daughter JC Lee said in a statement to Reuters, "He loved his life and he loved what he did for a living. His family loved him and his fans loved him. He was irreplaceable." That's for sure. Stan Lee is irreplaceable. Passion. Stan Lee, poster boy for passion. She did not mention Lee's cause of death, but the TMZ Celebrity News website said an ambulance was called to Lee's Hollywood Hills home early on Monday and that he died at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. Born Stanley Martin Lieber on Manhattan's Upper West Side in 1922, Lee's childhood was marked by the Great Depression. In his 2002 autobiography Excelsior, Lee described how his father's struggle to find a steady job had forever affected him. He said, "It's a feeling that the most important thing for a man to do is have work to do. To be busy, to be needed," he wrote. At 17, Lee landed a job at a publishing company owned by his relative Martin Goodman and began writing scripts for superhero mystery comics. And Goodman fell out with his editor in 1941. Lee found himself editor-in-chief at just 19. 19 years old. This guy took the helm at that age. That's crazy. Apart from a brief stint writing copy for the army during the Second World War, he spent the next 20 years giving voice to a succession of Cape Crusaders, cowboys and cops. As the 60s dawned, formula was starting to wear thin. What What happened next is the subject of some dispute. According to Lee, Goodman noticed that a rival comic featuring a team of superheroes was selling well and asked him to come up with another. Writing in 1974, Lee recalled wanting to do something different, something special. This was what the marketplace required, he continued. But it would be a team such as Comic Dom had never known. They'd be fallible and feisty, and most important of all, inside their colourful costume booties, they still have feet of clay. He wrote a detailed first synopsis for the artist, Jack Kirby, to follow, and the rest is history. Even Jack Kirby, that combination was epic. Combination to this day is beast level. But Kirby remembered the creation of the Fantastic Four very differently. Speaking to Comics Journal in 1989, Kirby claimed he came up with the idea himself, insisting that Dean and I never collaborated on anything. I used to write the stories just like I always did. By 1970, Kirby said he had a gut full of Marvel and left for DC Comics. Yeah, the big split. His family won a multi-million-dollar settlement from Marvel in 2014, after which Kirby and Lee were credited as co-creators. At that point, Kirby and Lee had beef, so everyone knows about that. Everyone who reads comics knows about Lee and Kirby. There is, however, little dispute that the Fantastic Four launched comics into new territory. Readers brought editions in droves, and over the following years, Marvel published hundreds of characters co-created by Lee, including Iron Man, Thor, the Hulk, Spiderman, Doctor Strange, and the Silver Surfer. With so many stories running at the same time, Lee began letting the characters from one little title crop up in others, creating a fictional universe for readers to explore, and one that made readers buy multiple series to get the whole story. Yep, crossovers. After spending more than 3 decades writing scripts every day, Lee took on a new role as publisher of Marvel Comics in 1972. Setting his sights on the wider world, he took Marvel characters into newspaper strips, published a series of books recounting his version of Marvel's early years, and teamed up with Kirby for the last time in 1978 to produce a graphic novel featuring the Silver Surfer. Lee relished his role as the company's public face, becoming a fixture on the convention scene as a wisecracking grand old man of the comics industry. In 1980, he moved to LA, hoping to launch his creations into TV and film. Over the next 2 decades, while Lee struggled to get projects off the ground, cinematic superheroes remained enthralled to rival comics powerhouse DC. With a string of adaptations featuring Superman and Batman finding favour at the box office. That's when Superman and Batman was just running everything that time. In the 80s, Batman and Superman ran things, yo. Marvel struggled. A 1990 adaptation of Captain America went straight to video, while a low-budget 1994 version of the Fantastic Four was never released. But in 2000, Bryan Singer's blockbuster version of X-Men, starring Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, and Halle Berry, set the template for success, complete with a cameo for Lee as a hot dog salesman, and the Marvel Universe became a summer fixture multiplexing across the world. Wait a second. Where's Blade in this? Where is Blade in this? Wait a second. They ain't mentioning Blade. Okay, I'll get past this right now. I'm just gonna read this. Okay. These films, Iron Man, Ant-Man, and the Wasp, have made a combined $17.6 billion at the box office. Okay, that's all I'm gonna read. But yeah, this man has a historied career, very storied career, well deserved. He's had help along the way, yes, but this man is a mastermind in his own right. Stan Lee has done much for the business. He's created a juggernaut here that's gonna go on for years to come. And I'm sad to say he won't see the most of it, but he knows it's going to be successful. He's seen it be successful. He knows it. I think it will just keep going forever. His comic stuff is massive right now. It's got a lot of legs. I see it lasting a very, very, very long time. Especially when his other characters haven't explored yet. So he's got. I'm just very sad to see Stan Lee go. But he did what he had to do. Got it done. He enjoyed what he did. That's all we can hope for in life. Yeah. Still angry they didn't put Blade in this. They didn't put Blade in these movies that kicked off the superhero universe. Blade is a Marvel comic. People forget this. They're very quick to say X-Men. Blade was the first one, yo. Don't get it twisted. Blade did it first. That started the boom. Blade started the boom for the superhero verse. Let's get that straight. People go, oh no, Blaze is not a superhero. Yes, he's a hero. Doesn't matter if he's a superhero or not hero, he's a superhero. He's a hero. Okay, in my eyes, he's a superhero. He's got powers. Vampire or not, he's got powers. So let's do this. So that was my take on this day of sad news. Day before my birthday, by the way. November the 13th is my birthday. But yeah, Stanley. This guy got into comic shows, Spider-Man comics. Yo. This guy got me reading Spider-Man as a kid. Scarlet Spider's my favorite comic as a kid. Scarlet Spider. Ben Riley. I love Peter Parker as well. Peter Parker's my guy. He always been my guy, but I found Scarlet Spider very interesting. But yes, that's my take on this topic. So yeah, this is me signing out, guys. Have to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Thumbs this video up, subscribe, and share this video to the masses. Alright, it's me signing off. Peace.